Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What's up, y'all? Happy Friday.
What's going on? How everybody day was today?
My day was cool. Got a lot going on. My daughter just finished her first year of college yesterday. So we moved her off of campus and we moved her into her own home. So she'll be living at home next semester. I mean, in the fall, she'll be at home instead of paying all that damn dorm fees.
Right.
But other than that, I've just been really busy preparing next week for my red carpet event. If you haven't got your tickets, whoever wants tickets, let me know. So I'm really excited about that. I think we worked really hard on the movie. And so, how was your week?
My week, it was alright. It was good. Like today, I got a party day at Blues Cafe. I'm supposed to be there. But I told them after 10 o'clock I'll be there. But I know you're a proud mother.
I am. Thank you so much. It's hectic. I don't ever want to move anything again in my life.
Oh, man, I hate moving. You just want to leave everything there. That's the worst, man.
Everything behind.
I swear I hate moving.
And the funny part about it is I haven't moved in 5 years. But between moving her to campus, moving off campus, moving here, moving there, I said you move again and you're on your own.
Right. What she was at?
She was at University of Detroit Mercy, right there on 6 Mile in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
But with the scholarship thing, now they making the kids stay on campus for the first year. If you get a full ride, one of the qualifications that you have to stay on campus for that first full year. So she just finished her first year of nursing. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm proud of her. She doing her damn thing, and I'm just exhausted with everything. But hey, it's Friday. It's Friday, and it's after 5 o'clock. Mark, what you got going on?
Man, same old shit. Different toilet over here. Nothing really too spectacular. Been a regular ass week. Just been kind of buffing out some things on the website because I'm getting ready to start promoting or kick up the promotion on the. On our meet and greet, and then the event that we have in July, the Potathon, our pop-up event in July we do every year. So
where's it gonna be at?
The meet and greet is going to be in East Point. I have a partner of mine that's giving us the event for the event hall for that because got a lot of stuff going on. Like we might have Junior. You know what I'm saying? I got the court case for Junior, so she want to actually do a like the welcome home party for Junior. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we, since it's the same month and I don't know what's about to happen this month, right? And I want to do the meet and greet, like, why don't we just use that day for the meet and greet and shit, right quick and do it like that. So that's what we're going to do on May the 18th for the meet and greet, the Traffic Jam. That's the podcast, all of the meet and greet. We invite our listeners out to just have a mingle with us, you know what I'm saying? Just to meet the cast of the crew and all of that type of stuff, just like, the podcast network. And then I do the pop-up in July, you know what I'm saying, where I have a lot of my...
At the same place?
No, that's going to be at, say, Detroit Play Center. That's going to be at the Recreation Center not too far from here. So that's an outdoor event.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's like we have, like, I don't know, like, last time I had, like, 60, 70 vendors. We was outside in the baseball field.
Right.
Yeah, so I had my tent set up out there. We did the podcast, like, 6-hour stream, and, you know what I'm saying, interviewed some of the vendors, had Channel 2, Channel... CBS 62, and you know what I'm saying, a couple other people came out and did some coverage on it, but it was a big event, gave away some book bags and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, that was nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
This week I forgot to mention, I want to thank Eric Bishop Lloyd again and his first lady. They invited me to State Capitol. That was my first time ever being in there, and I really enjoyed myself, and I met some nice people.
That's what's up. Yeah, I think I seen some of those photos on your page. That's what's up. My daughter's tuning in. Hey, Kai. Thank you for all our viewers that always tune in every Friday. Lou is not with us tonight. Happy birthday to her son.
Yo, happy birthday, cuz.
So, and Aaron, I think he's under the weather for the evening, so we'll keep him in our prayers as well. So tonight, guys, we're talking about mental health. And we're talking about just some signs things to not look over and things of that nature. And I know all of us have seen and probably have experienced, if it wasn't, in our immediate family, it was probably a friend or, something of that nature. I mean, mental health goes a lot of different ways. It could go to, even like suicide, and, it's just the mental health we're dealing with this evening. So, we ask you guys, since we're a little short tonight, make it up and chime in with us and tune in. Hey, Destiny, that's my niece. So we wanted to talk about mental health tonight and talk about some things that you may have experienced, or I don't know. It's just, like the younger generation, right? And I don't know if it's because they experience with a lot of different drugs or what, but it's just weird to me. Like, I seen a guy, I was coming down 8 Mile today with my daughter's furniture, and he was literally, we were going this way, he was walking up 8 Mile in one of the lanes, like,
in the middle of the lane.
But he was going this way, like, what, he going the opposite towards the cars, but he in a whole traffic lane. Not like he was walking on the side of the curb, but he was in a whole traffic lane. But as I seen his face, you could tell me he was, and it was like he was talking to himself, and I was like, whoa, do he know he about to kill himself out here? But some people, they get involved with, or just what they deal with mentally. Some people just, they have that break, and then you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what got them there. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes people see people like that, they probably like, oh, he crazy or she crazy, but don't really know that they probably just really need help. Right,
and it's crazy. Like, I was more scared for him. Like, oh my goodness, do he know he walking out 8 Mile? But when you have that mental break, right? A lot of people don't realize what got you there. So try not to be judgmental for, as far as anybody's state of mind, because you don't know what cards they've been dealt. You don't know what they have been dealing with, right?
Right.
And it's funny because I won't say their names, but it's a younger couple that I think Mark knows as well. But they've been going through a whole lot of stuff lately, and I felt really bad for her. Like, she was on a downward spiral, and it was like it didn't seem like he was sincere to her, Right. So, she had. It was just a lot going on, but the last video I seen her post, it was so sad to me because she knew that she was having a mental break, but she knew she now she's figuring out how she got there, right? And so that's like she was saying, it's real when you sit in your own shit and you figure out, okay, how did I get here?
So
like,
what type of person was she? Was an uppity person? Like, what type of person she was?
I mean, I don't know them personally. Well, let me say this: I don't know her personally, and so she seemed like she had an outgoing personality. It seemed like she was the life of the party and stuff like that.
So now it just seems
and now this relationship and this new baby she has, it's like, women deal with postpartum depression, and it's real. Like, a lot of people don't realize that, but it's real, and a lot of these women are dealing. My only thing is, as a man, if you can prevent not tearing her down, you have to remember that she has to be in the right state of mind to still raise your child, right? So if you can't help it, don't hurt it. You know what I'm saying? That was my only thing. Like, I don't know the whole story. Because nobody knows the whole story but them two, and there's the truth, there's a lie, and it's what she say, what he say, and it's the truth. So it's like, don't tear her down if because at the end of the day, she's still the mother of your child, and she still has to be in some right state of mind, because these women, I mean, they'll snap and they won't know, just like the Michelle Blair case, everybody like, well, how could she do that to her children?
Which one is that one?
Remember
the one that put her kids in the freezer?
And the King's Home.
Right.
And hey, Miss Jefferson, hey, Deborah. It's like, and she only killed one of her babies and put them in the freezer. She killed another one of her babies and put them on top of the other baby.
Right.
And I mean, they ain't found them babies for like 3 years, right? Then she had.
They was in the freezer that long?
They was in the freezer that long.
I didn't know it was that long. It was 3 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
From the first one that was killed, it was 3 years. So, I mean, but again, and she stood in court and said, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's like, when
Imagine,
you.
that's crazy, man. Imagine them kids going in and out of that house, man, for that long. No wonder their brother and sister, man, is in the fucking.
Because remember, okay, so did she. I don't know how exactly that went. I think.
No, remember the.
Did she kill the little boy first?
I don't know, but I think she. I know.
But the little girl, one of the girls had ended up, when I was listening to the court case, one of the girls had actually put the boy in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then she was the next to get in the freezer. Can you imagine what the other kids was thinking?
Right.
Like, shit, if we do this, we going in the freezer.
So the boy, he molested the girl, right?
That's what was alleged.
She molested one of the other little boys.
That's what she had. Yeah, I remember the mom
And she
saying
basically
that.
and she basically bullied the little boy into saying, yeah, that he did it. You know what I mean? If you watch the documentary, that's the way that they portrayed it.
Oh, yeah.
And then she was like, he did it, didn't he? He did it, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? And, and he's scared, like, yeah, like, fuck.
And like, shit, I ain't going in the freezer.
No, it was before anybody.
Oh, it was before.
That was the first one that she put in the freezer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but she was abusive as fuck. You see what I'm saying? So she telling the little boy like, yeah, he did it, didn't he? You know what I mean? And she basically coerced him into saying, yeah,
right?
You know what I mean? Because she believed, you know what I mean, that he did something.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And the little boy ain't do nothing.
But I remember when she said like he molested my daughter and
then
I'll do it again.
And then, so the daughter that she killed, she said that she was molesting the baby too.
Right.
But my whole thing is in the end, the youngest, the child that was alleged to be molested, according to medical records, he was never molested.
Yep.
Never molested. And these babies was in the freezer for so long, they had to wait like 3 or 4 days for their bodies to unthaw. She was, I mean, so to me, that's like a beyond a point of no return.
Man.
Like, to me. And I'm not judging anybody, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, you could see it in her face. Like, even on the documentary, I was like at an awe. Like, how do you get to that point?
Right.
Torture your own child.
But sometimes I think, and some people don't believe in some of the things that probably could be going on in a person's mind. I think sometimes like the devil or demon get inside people's body and take over it and possess it. And maybe they did something to somebody and then not really realize what they did till it's too late. But some people don't believe in that. But only reason why I believe in this because I just seen a lot of spirits and like people from the dead. This is no lie. Like I say probably about like 3 or 4 months ago. No, I say probably about 2 months ago. But it used to happen every day. They used to always say it'd be like the devil riding your back. Like you ever be asleep and try to wake up and you
called sleep paralysis.
They jump on. It's something that jump on you. Feel it jump on you. It's like you can't breathe. You can't move.
It's called you're paralyzed. It's
That's
like like the medical term for it is sleep paralysis. You halfway in between sleep and being awake. Your body is asleep, but your mind is awake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can't move. You try to, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you very well conscious and aware and all of that shit, but your mind, you have no bodily functions and shit.
Right.
As far as being able to move, like it's like you paralyzed. It's sleep paralysis.
Listen, I swear my sister used to tell me this used to happen to her all the time. I used to be like, girl,
a witch is riding you. That's what they say.
Girl, ain't nothing happened to you. I say after a while, this is like a long time ago.
Then it happened to you.
It started happening to me, and like I literally be woke.
Yeah.
But you can't see none, you can't breathe. It's like you can feel like something just pinning you down, just holding you down. I swear it's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, the mind it's a powerful thing, man. You know, and I tell my sisters and I tell my kids, I tell everybody. I said, you know, when they say the tongue is a powerful thing, it is, because you can speak things into your life, into existence, and then your mind will start to believe that's what it is, right? Either is negative or positive, right? So I always tell my sister, like, don't don't think of the negative thing. Even if you go through a negative situation, try to bring out something positive in that situation. You know, like when I went through my first divorce, they like, how can you pull out something positive from that? Because I learned something from that. So I try to focus on the positive instead of the negative. If you only have negativity and you only deal with negative shit.
It's a vibration. You manifest that shit. You can materialize that shit and make it come to life.
You talk, what it say? Don't talk to resist.
Don't talk it into existence.
Yeah. You can't speak shit into existence.
That is real. That's real. And I know we're not talking about this, but since we're talking about mentally and spiritually, that's just like having sex with somebody. When you have that type of raw sex with somebody, they deposit what they have going on into your spirit. I believe that. I don't know if y'all believe that.
Man.
But you let somebody
not just having sex. A person can come like, let me pray for you. They can
everybody can't pray for you
and putting it on you.
Yeah, I mean, hey T-Boz. Hi Grace. So it's, you know, we're just talking about mental health tonight, and, you know, and another thing I want to say to people, if people reach out to you or ask you for help, don't make it seem like, oh, they got too many issues or something like that, because that could be the very person that they may really needed that help. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my grandson's mother, you know, she has 4 children now. She's a young girl, but my grandson is the oldest. You know, and she reached out to me last week, and she was like, hey, I know what she was saying, but the text message basically said, in a nutshell, I can't do this no more. Like, I need help. Can he stay with you just so I can get myself together? And I don't know how long that may be, but, you know, and I was telling, you know, my son, I said, it takes a whole lot of woman or man to step up and say, I can't give you what I want to give you, what I think you should have, but I know somebody else that can, so I'm going to give you to that person. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, that takes a lot. That's a lot for somebody to say that. So when somebody asks you for help, don't take it lightly and kind of rub it off and be like, oh, I'm going to get back with that tomorrow. Because that person might really, really need your help. I mean, because if they asking you, and it takes that much courage to ask somebody for something, I think, you know, respond to it. And if you can't do it, see if somebody else can help that person. Because it's just, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes people be having so much pride. They don't need, you know, try to
reach
out for help. It's
already hard to ask for help, right? Yep. Because the strongest person, everybody say, you strong. Well, who the hell do the strong person got? Right. I need somebody to talk to too sometimes.
Y'all need to hear the last show. It's crazy how so many times, man, it's like y'all don't even know. And I ain't just talking about y'all show, but just on the network, shows will come on after each other, and it's like, it's part 2, or it's like a sequel, the sequel to the like it's crazy. But yeah, we were just talking about this same very thing on the last show. You know what I mean, who's there for the strong people? You know what I'm saying? That whole quote, check on your strong friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some people believe that, oh well, the strong people are there for a reason. That's why you meant to be strong. You got to be strong all the time. God put you here, but it's like, nah, motherfuckers crumble, man. Motherfuckers
motherfuckers
too
much.
Motherfuckers human. You know what I'm saying? They like that. Like it's.
I don't know how I do it sometimes. I swear I don't know how I do it sometimes. Well, I be thinking, God, like, man.
Yeah, because so and it depends on like where you are in your life, right? So you have a great charge on your life. Like when my oldest brother was killed, and his anniversary was yesterday. It's been 31 years, right? He was the oldest, but then I became that oldest, right? So now I have to help my mama. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. I got to help raise my siblings. I got to do this. I got to do that. I've been doing that for 30, maybe 32 years. I've been raising kids. My oldest son is 29. Right. But I say 32 years because I helped my mom raise my siblings, right? So I go back to say, I don't think I've ever grieved properly for any damn body in my life. You know why? Because I'm always the strong person to say, okay, we got to do this. When our mother died 10 years ago, I'm the oldest. So guess who had to take care of everything? Me. Yeah. Not saying my siblings didn't help, but I had that great responsibility that I felt like I needed to get this done and right for her because I was the oldest and that's what I was led to do. So do you properly grieve No, you don't have time to grieve. Why? Because you have such a great responsibility to everybody else, and that very person can walk around like they okay, and they're really not.
And they not.
They really not. I mean, that you hide behind your smile. Like some days I smile just to get through. I keep from laughing to keep from crying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a prime example. See, I guess that's why I like to just hang out, enjoy life, and party all the time. Cause people don't even know half the stuff I go through.
Ooh.
They'll never know. They be like, ain't nothing wrong with him. Shit.
Because you don't look like what you've been through.
Right.
But and we thank God for that, right? We thank God for that. But I'm just saying, man, it don't take nothing but 10 seconds to pick up the phone and say, hey, I thought about you today. You know, my cousin, me and her grew up in the same house. I don't talk to her every single day. But I sent her a text the other day because she had surgery not so long ago. And I'm busy. I'm busy, right? But send a message. Say, hey, I was thinking about you today. I love you. I hope you okay. You know, I was checking on you today. You know, because if somebody send me a message that said it's checking on me, I'm going to lose my damn mind. Because I'm going to be like, you checking on me? What? I'm going to write you in the book of the wheels, right? Because people don't check on strong people. They don't call Mark and say, hey, Mark, how you doing today? You good?
Right.
Shit, Mark need help too. You know what I'm saying? We all need
help.
Just a text message or something. Call if they don't, you know. But people just don't do that no more.
It's crazy, right? Because I don't know, you ever met Lou's sister?
No.
Wisha? Okay, that's that's my other cousin. So my sister was over her house the other day, and she was was thinking about her father. So they was over there greeting whatever and stuff, and she was like, I want to open like a dog home or something for the people like mental health or whatever.
Right.
So they said they just talking and everything. Woo. She said next thing she know, they see somebody going in the backyard. It was a woman. So my sister said they were like, somebody going in the backyard. So they went to the door like, can we help you? So the woman was like, this is my house. And so she like, your house? This ain't your house. And so the woman was like, this is my house. They're like, well, what's your address? So the woman said the address to the house, which is, Lou's sister house that she bought.
Wow.
So she was like, no, you at the wrong house. And the lady was like, well, they said, well, how did you even get over here? You driving? She said, no, I just got dropped off by the ambulance. So they said when they looked down the street, they saw the ambulance like down the street. So, so maybe she did. So they said, no, you must be at the wrong house. They were asking her name and everything.
Right.
And how they say they found out? I think they said, I think they asked the people next door, and the lady next door was like, well, it's a house down the street that board, that's board older people or whatever.
Yeah, that might have mental health issues.
So they went down there and asked them, like, was they missing a patient or whatever? And they like, yeah, we've been looking for her, this and that, this and that.
Oh,
and so, by this time, they asked the young lady, like, well, you got a number we can dial? So the lady gave them their sister number. So she said the lady went out, I think the lady like 41. So gave her the sister number. So they called the sister like, look, your sister here, and we found out what she belonged down the street, but she said she didn't want to go back down the street because all they do is like dope you up with medicine and all this type of stuff, and she tired of taking medicine and all this type of stuff. So when they went down there, they're like, well, is y'all missing a patient or whatever? And the lady said, yeah, we've been looking for her. They're like, where's she at? We finna get her. So they like, well, her sister, she left with her sister. So that's what they told. She left with her sister. So anyway, for me to say this, to say that, was she really wasn't like out of her mind because she was aware of what's going on. But when she said like she tired of being in that house because they trap you in the house, they don't let you out. Right. And all they keep doing is getting you pills, keep giving you pills. And you keep feeding motherfuckers pills, they don't do nothing but make you hallucinate and high. Yeah. So it was crazy.
And they create a physical dependence on the drugs to where when you don't have it now, you have a physical reaction. Now you sick. You need your body need this shit.
And it's crazy that Head would say that because we have a home down the street like that from us, right? But then they shut the house down for whatever reason. I think it was in code violation because the city is really on this code violation shit to your houses now and these businesses. If you ain't got your shit right, they shutting your shit down. Right. So the little man, I call him Mr. Shuffles, and he an older man, and he come out the house every day though. He used to come out the house every day, and he walked like real fast but real like shuffle. And so, but he can't articulate well. So, no, I wasn't being funny when I call him Mr. Shuffles. But, so anyway, after they move, I didn't see him no more, but I would see him come, but then he would disappear. And then I was worried about him because shit, he be walking every single day, right? But none of the people come looking for this man. And so when the weather broke not so long ago, I seen him at the gas station around the corner from the other house, you know. And I guess he live across the boulevard now, but he still walk all the way down to almost Livernois.
Right.
And so I pulled up on him. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And I said, "You remember me?" You know, and I don't know if he remembered me, but I gave him $5. And I said, "Here, you know, because they don't give them people their money."
Right.
I'm not saying all homes are like that. But they don't pay no attention to these people. They don't give them no money. They don't do, you know, they supposed to get allowances and stuff, right? But I look at him and I feel so sad and I'm like disheartened. You know why? Because who the hell left them like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where did they life take a turn where you don't got no family to come see about you?
Right.
That's crazy. Like, that's very disheartening for me. Because if my mother was still living and she died when she was 57, I would have loved to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
And they was talking about the Alzheimer thing on CBS News this morning, where they was talking about the sandwich family, where the parents are now raising their children and taking care of the adult parents, right, that got Alzheimer's or dementia, and how there's not enough money being put into the system. Like, these caregivers are only being paid like $11, $12, $13 an hour, but they're essential workers for real, because I used to do that type of work. They are really essential workers.
You're right.
Like, can a robot do what they do?
Nope.
No. That intelligent shit that they coming up with, they can't be replaced.
The people that's running these businesses, they getting paid a bankroll. Cause I remember on the news about a couple months ago when they had it was a young lady that was bad. Somebody that worked at the hospital, and she was paying them for the medical records or something. Cause she had a group home or something, so she was paying her for the medical records. So they was sending the peoples over there. Man, when they said how much money that lady was, I think she was giving her like $500 per person, whatever. Man, they said that lady was making so much money, man, in Detroit too, making a killing.
So Jessica White says, "I do this thing where I shut myself off from everyone and focus on my mental health. I call it a mental detox. It definitely works for me because sometimes we all need that mental cleanse." Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely, we do. I really think so. It's funny because my son, he'll be 16 in June. He told me, "Can I please just have a mental health day?" I said, "Well, what the fuck?
Right.
What the fuck is that?" You know, like, we didn't have that.
Right.
He almost 16. Like, what the fuck you need a mental health break for? But I didn't, you know, it was just funny to me how these new generations.
What he said to me though? Like,
he said, like, you know, like, he just mentally exhausted. You know, I'm like,
right.
well,
But you know what? The
what
fact that
damn bill do you pay?
But see, the fact that we dismiss our kids,
Right.
mental,
You're
like,
right.
we can't do
Can't
that.
do
that.
Because
You're right.
And then what's the first thing that she led to? Oh, what adult problems do you have?
Right.
None.
Right.
It's not adult issues that they
You're
dealing
right,
with.
though.
You're trying to compare your stress to theirs.
I think I was just thrown back. I did. Okay,
But
so I let him say.
That's the
but
thing that's said on paper. That's the thing that sounds cool to say to kids.
Right.
Like,
right.
what stress do you have? And shit
We
at that
couldn't have
age?
told.
But what
Could I
stress
have
did we
told
have?
my mama
We
that
had
though?
stress at that age, right?
Yeah, we probably
did, you see what I'm
did, but
saying?
we couldn't have told my damn mama I want to
No,
stay home for some
I
mental
can't.
health.
No.
I mean, we probably. I think
my own house.
At
did. I was-
16.
Okay, but then you see, okay, but but then you had those stresses as far as being able to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you was hustle out there in the streets and you
Right.
had means to do it like that, but it's like if you had bills and shit, that was stress at that age too as well. You know what I mean? It's being able to
It
keep
is.
up your livelihood.
And I was a parent at
that
16,
young,
so you know I get it, but I'm just saying times have changed so much.
Right.
So Mark is right. I looked at him.
The reason why you had to do it on your own at that age.
Right,
You see what I'm saying?
You're right, but Mark is right. So I did was like, damn, you know, like
Right.
Let me not be so insensitive, because I'm sure he a young man and he might be mentally exhausted. I'm just saying things have changed, right? But Mark is right. We do have to pay more attention to our children. When my babies were in middle school, this young man was in 8th grade with them. They went to school half their life together because they went to K-8 school, right? He went to school. This was December 20th. It was my daughter's birthday. Went to school. That was their last day of school before Christmas break. He went to school and went home and hung himself. Like, it was so detrimental to all the kids, right? Because all of them end up going to his funeral, right? And it was just, it was so devastating to these young children. So Marcus, right, we got to do better.
Yeah, we do.
If our children say something, we really have to, because my oldest daughter's like, I need counseling. I'm like, what the hell? But I get it, because if something would have happened to her, then in my mind I'd have been like, damn, I didn't.
She was trying to
she asked me.
Right.
And all our kids can't talk to us, right? Like my youngest son, I realized when he did started counseling, he was like, he told his counselor, like, I like to talk about my grandmother, but I can't talk to my mom about it because it hurts her, because that's her mother.
Right.
That's just my grandmother, but I miss her. But when I talk to my mother about her, it hurts her feelings, so I don't talk to her. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we have to really pay attention to our babies, and if they need help, get it.
Because they might be stressed out going to school.
Absolutely.
All types of
different
stuff.
It's a different world.
Right.
Miss Queen said dementia is a mental disease that will unfortunately cause death. I've been a CNA since 2016. I've seen some of the worst. Yeah. My whole thing is, if you don't have a heart for that, don't do it. Don't do it, because it's really not about the pay. And I did hospice care for a very long time, and it was only rewarding to me because I could help their family transition their loved one into into their final stages. But it's definitely not about the money, not at all. You got to have a heart to do something of that magnitude. You have to have a heart. And she said mental health is very important. I have to shut myself off mentally as we speak. It's needed because I don't got time. I might snap. Yeah, and sometimes you'll snap at somebody that didn't even deserve it. You'll be pissed off and you'll go off on that one person because they were in like traffic, You'll be like, damn, did I do something to Mark today? It wasn't even about Michelle. It was just because you was there at the time, so I done cussed you all the way the hell out, right?
Right.
Some people can, defend your view. I've done that to one of my children before, like, went off on another child because another child pissed me off. I was like, you got it because your sister did it,
Women do that to men too.
I'm about to just say that. For
real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it be, it don't even have to be you charging the new man in your life, quote, with the crimes that the old one committed against you. It could be your uncle that pissed you off. Right? You know what I'm saying? Some other dude in your life and shit. Some nigga that pissed you off, and now because I'm the closest one proximity to you and shit, that you can get away with talking to like that because you know that I love you. You know what I'm saying? You want to you want to cut into me all kind of crazy ass ways and shit, and I'm just supposed to deal with them. And then my response to that makes me crazy.
Right.
I'm the bad guy when I
damn. Yeah.
Not all women, right? I ain't gonna say all women because we ain't gonna make no blanket statements and say all women do
right.
that. But it's just situations that I've been in and I've seen with women, and they operate in that pattern.
You be like, damn, who pissed you off today? You come in from work, you pissed off. You just go off on the whole house.
Hey, look, that's how I be feel like how some of them judges be feeling. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't having no good day at home or something probably that happened.
Oh shit!
They gonna take it out on your ass.
Oh way. Yeah, I was in Menards the other day, and I'm talking to the guy about the vinyl siding, and I'm vibing, and the other guy already told me I could get it for a discounted rate because it was outside in the clearance section, right? Who told you that? I said, damn, I don't remember his name, who he called, but the guy name was Kevin. So he was like, I said, maybe he called Alex. I don't remember. We ain't got no Alex here. I said, okay. Something wrong with him, but okay. I said, okay, well, his name was Kevin I talked to, so can you call him? And I think his whole demeanor kind of changed when he seen Corey approaching. We was in Bloomfield Hills.
Right.
So at the Menards. So when Corey approached, his whole demeanor, like he was okay until Corey approached, and he was like, shit, this is a black man?
Big guy.
Fuck this. Fuck is you doing out here? You know, and he was just snappy. He cut me real short. In the end, I ended up still getting my price that the guy gave me. But when I went up front, I really told the man, I said, you know, I don't know who slept with him last night. I don't know who didn't wake up with him this morning. But it wasn't me. And I said, that type of behavior will not be tolerated. He needs to know if I don't come in this fucking store, or the rest of us don't come, he won't have a job.
Right.
So it's like...
He was black or white?
He was white in Bloomfield Township.
Shit. He's probably black.
Shit. All the way out on Telegraph, damn near to Egypt. I mean, I'm not
Why
saying...
he acting like that with you then?
Because me and him was talking, we were fine. The conversation started off okay.
Oh, then
when Corey walked up, he
yeah.
said, "Who the fuck is this black man? I know this black man ain't with her." Shit. Who that be, Hoppo? Who that
be? Right,
be?
for real.
I said, I should have said, he my worker.
Right.
Corey said, just tell him I'm your worker. I said, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
That was your husband said?
He said, tell him I'm your worker. I said, I'm not telling. Well, you do fucking work me to death. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm not telling these people he's my worker.
Damn.
So yeah, he was just really. I said, damn. Do you know what day and age it is? But hey, people gonna be stupid.
So are.
But yeah, I mean, but mental health is really, really serious. You can't. That's just like all the freeway shootings. You know what I'm saying? People get these guns and they just move, bitch, get out of the way. Like you can't do that. But people, minds is fucked up. You don't know what they went through. They could have just lost their kid or whatever. And I'm not excusing their behavior.
Right.
But when people drive like they crazy behind me, I don't care if I'm on the freeway or the regular street, I will pull the fuck over and let them pass me.
You got to. And
just be like, hey, it's yours, baby. Right. Get it. Look, I hope you make it there. I see people drive up and down 7 miles so fast, I be scared. I just pull over. And they be looking at me like, what the fuck wrong with her? Zoom on around. Oh, okay.
You don't know what a person going through.
You don't know what they going through, right?
I be want to tell some real live stories on this podcast, but I know Mo gonna be like, he be lying. You know what I'm saying? But everything I tell y'all be true. I don't sugarcoat nothing or lie about nothing. It be the truth.
I mean, shit is real life. It's the Bathroom Chronicles, y'all. Where y'all get it first. Every Friday night.
I got a homeboy that be at the gas station on Harper and Dickinson. I know people that's watching, they know. And I don't know, I think somebody probably slipped them probably about 6 years ago, because he ain't the same no more like how he used to be. He used to be the guy that always carried himself like, you know, kept himself clean, you know what I'm saying, always had a car, had a house, but now it's like, when you see him, you be like, you know something went wrong.
That's sad.
But he still remember everybody, and he'll speak to you and all this type of stuff. But you up there, it ain't where it used to be at.
Right. I know a guy like that, like right here on 7 Mile and Goldburn. You be like, damn, what happened to him? And they'll tell you in a minute, somebody slipped him and he ain't never been the same since. So that chemical imbalance to some to brains will fuck you up. It will never come back.
Right. He's
and
had
you be
all the girls
looking
too.
at him like
all the girls used to love his ass. Yeah, but now you look at him, you like, damn, what went wrong? And sometimes you be want to try to help a person, but you be scared, like, man, I don't know. I take him to my house. He might try to wake up, try to then cut everybody.
Yeah, but and the problem is he wouldn't understand anyway. Like, right? You know what I'm saying? Like when you mentally fucked up like that, you can't even be charged with a damn crime. They'll put your ass in a mental institution until they can rehabilitate you, then charge your ass with a crime. Right. You can't even be charged with a damn crime.
I just watched a movie, it was like that.
It's true though. That's real life. Like, that's real life. If somebody can plead insanity and they can find that they're not competent to stand trial, they will put you in a mental institution to rehabilitate you until you're until you're rehabilitated, right?
Until you're able to understand that you're going to jail for the rest of your life. And shit
Exactly.
Man, I swear.
That's true. That's true shit, though.
Man, I just watched a good ass movie like that. Her father, it was in the army, and you know, in the army he had went crazy, whatever. So you know, he was living out on the streets in a tent or whatever. And his daughter was staying with the mother, but she loved her father though. You know, he was a father. You know, I mean, he always catered to his daughter before something went wrong. So when something had went wrong, he was living on the street in a tent. You know, she used to run away from home and just go up in a tent with her father and just be there with him. Man, I swear I can't even remember this movie. This was a good ass movie. I just watched this about 3 days ago.
Yeah, but it was a good ass movie, man. That's real talk though. That's like real in our criminal justice system. That's why a lot of people, they be like, oh, they had a mental break, and you be like, is that what everybody say nowadays? You know, but it's, you know, you never know the human mind. But once they get you in front of these doctors before they try your ass, they pretty good on that. Like, they gonna tell if you crazy or not. But I mean, just don't be so quick to judge people. Just, you know, if you can't help them, pray for them. I don't know. I mean, but I mean, it's definitely some different characters out here. The young man, I don't know if y'all remember, maybe this might have happened last summer. The young man that was shooting over top of the barbershop off of Joy Road, and he shot that police officer and killed him. He was just shooting randomly, right? That's where Corey gets his hair cut at, underneath that barber. I mean, you know, it's an apartment over the barbershop. So Corey used to go to school with that young boy's dad, where his dad is incarcerated currently. Even before he's been locked up for years, but he was on some drugs, and he got to hallucinating. He was shooting out the window before the police even pulled up because he thought somebody was there to get him. So he was shooting, and the bullets was hitting and going through like the roofs of the cars. So as the police pulled up, he's still shooting this high power rifle out the window, and the cop catch a bullet in his neck, I believe, and he bled out. And then they ended up, he comes from the top of the apartment and comes down. He's half dressed. He got this gun in his hand, like he didn't just shoot this cop. Right. And he approaches the other cops as they're trying to save the other cop's life. Right. And they shoot him and ultimately kill him, right? I mean, that's crazy, man. You know, it's and you know, it's sad because, you know, you don't know what type of like mental, like where was he at, you know, as far as them drugs and stuff go, because the drugs, depending on what you take and what they putting in these drugs, it can ultimately be your demise, right?
That's why I can't do no drugs, none of that type of shit. For real, no weed, none of that shit had me paranoid.
You know, it's crazy. We was just telling Mark that before we started, right? You know, it's like, give me a drink, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a little alcohol, I'm good. You just gotta know your limits and know. But it's crazy because you can't go buy your weed from everybody. You sure can. You can't go buy your little choice of drug from everybody. Don't go buying weed from a crack house. You know, it's like, they sell crack. Why are you buying weed? You know, I'm not knocking nobody else. But how do you go buy weed from a crack house? Hey, it is what it is, right?
I don't know how people can buy some pills from motherfuckers and take them motherfuckers. They see everybody around this motherfucker keep dropping dead.
Man, fentanyl is killing these people. And killing
these kids. They probably like, oh, that's my homeboy. He ain't gonna sell me no fake. A motherfucker would do anything to make some money.
And so
or how about that? They don't even know what it is. It's in the shit that they sell.
It's in the shit.
They're not the ones that's pressing the pills.
Because y'all remember the synthetic weed that they used to, what was it, K2 or something? Yeah, they used to sell that shit at our gas stations. Right. They used to sell them in the stores. They used to sell that shit. I remember my oldest son told me one time that I was, what the fuck are you doing? Right. That shit was fucking people up mentally. Yeah. You didn't even know what was in that shit.
Don't even know what was in it.
And you walking around buying this, and
they just gonna buy it out the gas station,
right? To smoke it for real.
Crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah, I'm scared to smoke weed too, Jesse. So don't worry about it. You're not the only one.
Should have me paranoid anymore. I could be riding with some niggas. I smoke some weed. He could be my homeboy from day one. I smoke some weed. I'd be like, drop me off.
But it's like, okay, so real quick tidbit. So I used to date this guy that lived.
Smell it though.
I used to date this guy on the other side of 7 Mile and Van Dyke off Hollywood, right? When I was real young. I think I was 19, 20. He went and bought some weed and was never the same ever again. He still has seizures to this day, right? It's something they put in that fucking. I don't care what nobody say because he never had them before, right? And then you go to a different place you ain't never bought weed from before, and then you just start falling out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You know what this white boy told me? This is back in like 2009. He used to grow weed. He told me that they used to put like, he said they used to piss in the weed. Just no lie. He said they used to piss in the weed, put shit in the weed, all type of different shit in the weed. I was like, why would y'all do that? He said make it potent. Cause he was like, he said when you smoke weed, you see how Mark smoking his weed, he having cough. But you see how other motherfuckers smoke weed and they be coughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said it ain't right.
Strong.
No, that's what he said. Motherfucker always talking about this is some strong weed right here.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, but he said it ain't the weed that strong. He says the chemicals that they put in the weed. Cause remember back in the day when our parents and stuff used to smoke weed back in the day, they ain't never used to be coughing.
But they wasn't smoking blunts either though.
But still, he's
my daddy
look, you ain't heard Mark coughing out.
No,
one
I'm
time.
just saying though. But back in the day, back in the day, they didn't have Phillies and stuff like that. My daddy,
but I'm just saying,
my daddy had papers.
Yeah, that's how they be. Yeah.
My daddy, when he used to smoke weed, he used to have a little joint, little white papers and shit, zigzags or whatever.
They don't used to be.
They ain't have all that. They ain't have all that shit they have now. But yeah, I'm scared of it all. Yeah. But that's even with drinking. Like my daughter, she's getting older now, and I tell her all the time. I say, hey, if you go to a bar, if you go out, take your cup with you. Mm-hmm. Don't leave your cup sitting there. My cousin lost one of her best friends because she left a drink on the bar, came back, and she died. So it's like, just be careful, mindful of what you're doing with your drinks. If you leave it, leave it there. That's it. If it can't go with you, fuck it. It's done. So just be mindful because we put a lot of things in our body that affect our mental health, right? Mm-hmm. And just, be stressed from the world. Like, if something's stressing you the fuck out, it can affect your mental health. Just let it go. Just, hey, like our viewers were saying, like, detox yourself from it. Take a mental health day. Shit, I don't know. But don't allow something to bother you that much where it gives you a lot of different elements, like your blood pressure high as hell because you done woke up to some bullshit. Turn your phone off sometimes.
Even the bills. Don't even let the bills stress you out.
Yeah, because if you die from a heart attack, guess what? That damn DTE bill still gonna be there on the table.
The motherfuckers call me all the time while I'm probably be late. They were like, hey, don't you know? Yeah, okay. I'm going to give it to y'all. God damn.
DTE a motherfucker, man. Shout out to DTE.
I don't let none stress me out, though, for real. Back then, I used to, though. I'm telling you, when you let like a lot of shit stress you out, you be like, oh, I'm going to get some money, pay this, how I get some money. But you got to look at it like this. Like, if you don't got it, how you going to give it to them? So don't stress out about it. Shit, they got it. When you get it, then give it to them. Shit, I ain't stressing out about nothing.
Yeah, you can't. Because you can't do it. Because a lot of people will die from aneurysms and shit. You be like, what? Like,
that's how my mother passed away. Aneurysm.
Yeah, you just you gotta let it go and let God. And if it don't work out, then it wasn't meant for you. That's all. Shit, better get you some damn candles.
Right. And light them around the house.
Hey, shit, it is what it is,
Burn some sage.
Yeah,
they say do that type of shit.
I seen some sage in Menards the other day. I was like, can I use this? They was like, when the fuck you start burning sage? I don't know. I just heard about it and I wanted to do
it. Well, they say sometimes you burn that sage, you inviting demons to the house.
Yeah. I thought it was getting rid of demons.
I thought it was too.
It depends. I forget what it is that determines whether you're inviting them or repelling them. But I believe it's maybe the energy that you have.
You're waking up.
All right, throw the fucking sage away, y'all.
All right.
Stress will kill you. I think that's one of the number one.
Yeah, it will.
Stress.
It will.
Stress will kill you. It really will. Stress will have you having like diseases. A lot of people. I remember one time my cousin. She had cancer. Right. She was okay. As soon as she found out she had cancer,
she died.
It just went rapid and she was gone just like that.
So you
because you worry the shit out about yourself. Not saying it wouldn't have killed her at all.
T-Bar says stress is a powerful thing. It is too.
Yeah. Yeah, if your blood pressure going high, and then you got the medical people want to put you on 10,000 damn medication pills.
Right.
And shit. And medication is not to cure anything. Medication is only to suppress the symptoms.
It's a band-aid.
Yeah.
It's a band-aid. It doesn't
ain't
cure the
curing
actual
shit.
shit. Yeah, it don't cure the damn
Get you
problem.
some sleep and stop stressing out about everything in life.
But natural remedies, holistic medicine, you know what I'm saying, is more so what you need to cure the problem as
Some
opposed
sea
to...
moss. Sea moss?
There you
Heady
go.
head?
I
I ain't found no sea moss yet, y'all.
You gotta
Stress
take
is a
it.
powerful thing. Yes, it is. I ain't found no sea moss yet, y'all. I gotta find me a sea moss person.
I'm gonna have to buy you some.
He
I
gonna have to
told
buy
you
me
right
some.
there on
Do, do,
Moraine.
do. You didn't tell me where to get it from. Did you tell us?
I saw Moraine and Duchess. They got everything.
Moraine and Duchess.
Everything that's going on, they got it with your body.
Is that over there by Denby? Denby
Yeah,
area?
not too far. Y'all right
Okay.
there on Duchess Moraine.
Duchess is the block behind Denby. If I'm not
Okay, yeah.
mistaken.
Okay.
They got everything. They got you. Is you women don't got no what they call that?
Oh, Lord.
Edges. They got hair.
Not
stuff back and
edges.
everything.
You can buy edges out the store.
No,
it's
not
edge-
bad on
edge
edges.
juice.
They got juice and liquid that
You
can
know,
grow your hair
edge
back.
sauce. They got edge sauce. They
Oh,
got
so it help.
It make
so
your
it
hair
help
grow
you.
back and everything. They got stuff
Is
that
that
make your hair
real?
grow back. People that I know said
It's
they
probably
bought
not
it.
called edge sauce, but I
Like
just
for
had to put that in
alopecia?
perspective for you.
Yeah, I know people that's bought it. They
Like
said it worked.
alopecia?
Yeah, they say it worked real good.
Shit, I need to go in there. I mean, my hair is fine, but I know some people that got some alopecia due to COVID. Though. Like, they had COVID and now they got they patches of their hair. That's what I said, Jesse.
Shit,
Not the edges.
though. Yeah, you know.
I've seen some edge things that they like was it TikTok and the girls will put it on their edges
Draw
and
it
I'm like, shit, that shit look good though. It look good.
Shit.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I wear lashes, shit. I mean, they not real, shit. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
You buy it, it's yours, shit.
They
Buy,
blowing
you
my
try it, you buy it. Huh?
I said they blowing my phone up.
Yeah, cause he is supposed to be at Blues Cafe, y'all. Meet him at Blues Cafe.
Tonight.
So, are you the newest party promoter for Blues Cafe?
No, but you know I used to throw parties like back in.
I know that's what Lou was saying.
Way back in the day, I used to throw parties, but since I threw something in Blues Cafe in March after my birthday.
Yeah, now they
it was
just
real
want you
nice. So they asked me like you
want to be a party promoter.
Yeah, we was money into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we clear up the rumors then? Did something happen a couple of weeks ago and somebody got shot up there?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it definitely happened.
yeah.
Shit.
So it was
not a sign say you got to be 30 to go in the Blues Cafe.
No t-shirts.
No
shit,
guns.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, no guns.
But the way they got it now, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't put like more lights out there, and the people that was searching people at the time at the door when that happened, he fired all of them got fired.
Yeah, that's crazy,
You know
man.
what I'm
You can't
saying?
even go out no more,
Right.
right? Because now your homeboy come to the door. I'm not gonna check you because you my
And that's
homeboy.
how they feel. Like they probably knew the guy, so they, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, they knew the person. Because
Yeah.
how the hell you get in here with a gun?
Yeah. So it was a guy, you know what I'm saying? So it was a guy in there, you know.
Oh, they ass was about to lose their job.
They lost their job. Shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. You
You
gotta
know,
be
he don't
safe.
play. That he do not
Because
play.
I like Blues Cafe.
I know, the food real good
and
and
I like the
everything.
atmosphere, right? And I always thought it was 30 and up because it's just an older crowd for me.
Right.
I went in the basement once and I brought my ass back upstairs and said, no, thank you anyway. That's not my crowd down there.
Right.
But that was years ago. But yeah, I seen that on Facebook. Of course, bad news travel fast, right?
Right.
So I was like, damn, somebody got shot?
Yeah, somebody, you know, the guy was talking to a woman, and I guess they had words, whatever, and then whatever happened, but he ain't that though. You know, it was like in and out. You know, he's still around, talking, jumping around, and everything. So good thing he ain't passed away.
She bust him? She bust him?
No, it was.
Oh, it was just another dude. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say, shit, these women not playing. I ain't want to talk to you, goddammit. That's what I said. You know,
it's crazy, but that's where the fuck it need to come to.
Yeah,
sometimes
because
out
remember
here
that
with
young
some
lady that
women.
got killed at Joe Louis Post because
That was my homegirl, Mary Spears and shit. I reported
Right.
on that shit, right? And then even my other friend's niece that was just Or was it? She was at work coming out of the DMC recently, and that was earlier this year. And her ex boyfriend killed her, kidnapped her, and they found her body
in the trunk of her car. In the trunk of her car, and he dressed up as a fucking woman. He had a wig on when he had, because she was getting off a midnight shift down there receiving, right?
Yep.
He was dressed up as a woman. Yep, now his ass in prison.
Right.
Bye, baby. But then she had a little boy, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
See, these babies, they losing out, man. Okay. Well, we gonna wrap this up because Hetty Head over there in his phone, and he the party promoter, y'all.
I'm sorry,
so
man. These people's blowing me up because they got booths and I ain't even there to let them know.
You better get your life right over there.
I got to.
Y'all, he on his way. Calm down, Bookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any last words for today for our mental health, so we can? What should we do?
Shit. I think you see a person out there and they ain't in a state of mind. If you know them, you know what I'm saying. If you know them, try to do something. Reach out to their peoples or reach out to them and see what's really going on. Because sometimes people really do be needing some help and everybody be turning their back on them. So when they get to that point when everybody turn their back on them, they feel they don't got nothing to lose.
Mark, you want to say anything?
Shit, check on your strong friends. Don't always just rely on your strong friends to be strong and shit. You know what I mean? Make sure that they are mentally where they need to be as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they say in the airplane, you got to put the shit on yourself, right? If you can't do shit for yourself, you can't do nothing. If you ain't together, you can't do nothing for nobody else around you and shit. So yeah, man, make sure that your strong friends is where they need to be. Check on your strong friends.
And I guess in my final closing, I would say this. I challenge each and every one of you guys to call somebody you ain't called in a while. Picked up the phone, send a text, somebody you ain't talked to in a while. Check on, like Mark said, check on your strong people. Check on people because you never know what's going on. And that one text could just help them get through, another day. Don't take somebody else's mental health for granted. If you can help. If you can't help, find somebody that maybe can help. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, don't judge people because you don't know what they're going through. If somebody's speeding past you or cut you off, let them go. Let them go. Just pull over, let them go because you don't know what just happened. And that's not excusing their behavior. But you don't know what people deal with on a daily basis. And just pray for them. If you can't do nothing else, just pray for them. We appreciate all our
we sure do.
Our viewers every Friday. I will not be with you guys next Friday because I will be at my red carpet event. But I pray that your week goes good. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy this weather. Shout out to Detroit with our NFL draft. We doing a damn thing, and the city is behaving, y'all. So we'll see y'all next week. We love you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile